the top stories, Nevis set to begin geothermal drilling. Man charged for threatening language to appear before court. And government in talks for more airlift to the Federation. The details on these stories and more after the break.
This Christmas, give the gift of sight with a little help from Quartz Optical. Choose from the widest selection of fashionable and affordable frames with flexible payment plans available from 3 to 24 months. Schedule your appointment online today at www.quartzoptical.com and get a free gift with every frame plus lens purchase. Come enjoy our gift to you from Quartz Optical, where your eye exam is always free. All major insurance providers are accepted. See in store for details. Merry Christmas from Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. Premier of Nevis, Honorable Mark Brantley, has announced that the Nevis Island Administration will embark on the drilling phase of Nevis's geothermal project in June 2023. On December 9th, the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, announced it had approved US $17 million for the development of geothermal energy in Nevis, a $16 million contingent grant for drilling, and a $1 million grant for export support and capacity. During his address at the inauguration of the new NIA Cabinet of Ministers on Sunday, Premier Brantley revealed that the drilling will comprise 3 production wells and 2 injection wells at Hamilton. He said while geothermal in Nevis has been discussed since 2004 and some attempts made to pursue it, this is the closest they have gotten in terms of its development and harnessing. Speaking on the geothermal project during his recent presentation at the budget debate in Bastille, Premier Brantley said developing this cleaner, cheaper source of renewable energy would create a new industry that has the potential to propel efforts at economic diversification forward and reduce the Federation's reliance on the citizenship by investment revenue. He also thanked the Caribbean Development Bank for allowing Nevis to access the funding and repeated his government's gratitude to Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and his cabinet, quote, for their continued tangible and moral support as we pursue this critical project, end quote. 40-year-old Kelvin Taylor of Upper Fines Avenue appeared before the Bastille Magistrate Court on Monday in relation to charges of using threatening language. He received bail in the sum of $10,000 with 2 sureties, with the conditions that he should have no contact with the virtual complainant, he should not come within 100 feet of the virtual complainant, and he should report to the Bastille police station daily. This stems from a video circulated on social media containing threatening language to the life of a woman. On December 16th, Taylor was arrested and charged with 2 counts of making use of threatening language committed on November 28th and December 15th. He is scheduled to appear before the Bastille Magistrate Court on February 6th, 2023. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis has entered discussions for additional airlift support into the Federation from JetBlue and United Airlines at the Robert L. Bratcher International Airport starting in the second quarter of 2023. Minister of Tourism, Civil Aviation and International Transport, Honorable Masha Henderson, announced this during her presentation on the 2023 budget on Friday, December 16th.
Today, I am happy to report that we have entered into several advanced discussions for additional airlift support into the Federation, which would realize routes from JetBlue and United Airlines commencing in the second quarter of 2023. We will also tackle, Madam Speaker, the issue of interregional travel by partnering with LIATS and Inter-Caribbean Airlines to ensure that our brothers and sisters in the diaspora and in the region can access the destination and enjoy the true Kitishan experience.
She said that $8 million was allocated for minimum rate guarantees. And minimum rate guarantee is an initial sum that is paid to the airline irrespective of how many passengers arrive. Minister Henderson said that the SKNLP administration recognizes that there is a need for more airlift into the Federation and that the approach to rectify this situation starts with making the Federation easily accessible. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis has extended appreciation to the Embassy of the Republic of China Taiwan for their generous donation of over $3 million to the Ministries of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources, Cooperatives, Entrepreneurship and Creative Economy. Ambassador His Excellency Michael Lin made the presentation in a short handing over ceremony held at the Prime Minister's office on Wednesday afternoon. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and Minister responsible for Agriculture, Honorable Samuel Duggins, both expressed sincere gratitude for the continued support from the Embassy of the Republic of China Taiwan. Minister Duggins said, quote, "I am very grateful to the Republic of China Taiwan for this very generous donation. The monies will be used to support the St. Kitts and Nevis National Carnival Sugar Mass 51, the further development of the offices for the Ministries of Agriculture, Sports, Creative Economy and Small Business Entrepreneurship, the development of the Connery Football Club Pavilion, and the construction of the Sir Robert Llewellyn Vacher Museum," end quote. Prime Minister Drew said he values the long-standing relationship between St. Kitts and Nevis and the Republic of China Taiwan and looks forward to continuing fruitful and transformational collaborations. After the break, Taiwanese embassy donates $1.4 million to Carnival Committee, and CFBC receives Sir Arthur Lewis Memorial Book Award. Stay with us.
Flow, jingle all the way home to Flow, where the speed is faster and price is better. All the way home to Flow, merry connections that bring us together, yeah.
Christmas starts the moment you go postpaid with Flow, because when you do, you get a free smartphone. Plus, you get 20 gigabytes of data, unlimited WhatsApp and YouTube, and 4,000 local minutes.
All the way home to Flow.
Fresh Look Paint and Tiles said, give your home a fresh look with a fresh coat of paint and a fresh set of tiles. From Horsewood's Building and Nevis Center's 25% off Fresh Look Paint and Tiles sales event. Yes, come to Horsewood's Building and Nevis Centers today and get fresh savings of 25% off all paints and tiles store-wide. Come and give your home a fresh new look with fresh savings and fresh new colors. Fresh new piles of tiles in all styles with a fresh 25% off store-wide on all paints and tiles at Horsewood's Building and Nevis Center. Give your home a fresh start with a fresh new look with fresh new colors, fresh new piles of tiles in all styles, and fresh quality paint at Horsewood's Building and Nevis Center. Fresh Look 25% off paints and tiles sales event. See store for details.
It's the most festive and wonderful time of the year. Get all you ever wanted this Christmas with the best loan offers on the market from National Bank. Enjoy unsecured loans. Enjoy unbeatable low interest rates. Enjoy attractive repayment terms and chances to win lots and lots of prizes. Let National Bank help you to make millions of lasting moments. National Bank, always here. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. The Republic of China Taiwan has donated 1.4 million EC dollars to the St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee. The donation was made on Monday at the Taiwanese Embassy at Taylor's Range to chair of the Carnival Committee by Ambassador Michael Lin. In accepting the donation, Chair Shannon Hawley spoke of how the funding would be used.
We are so excited to receive this 1.4 million. It will go such a long way to the development of National Carnival in terms of contributions to ensure that this Sugar Mass 51 is the best ever that St. Kitts has ever witnessed. So with your kind contribution, we are able to ensure that all stakeholders of National Carnival, Sugar Mass 51, are able to be paid. We are able to ensure that Sugar Mass stakeholders are able to benefit in some way or the other from this absolutely amazing contribution. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Ambassador Lin praised the friendship between the two countries.
And we are very proud to be a proud sponsor of this year's carnival events. And because by year of 2023, we will celebrate the 40th anniversary of our bilateral relationship, which is established in 1983. So we are very proud to be a sponsor of this Sugar Mass 51 of the St. Kitts and Nevis, and we would like to be very positive and engagement of these events. So I'm very happy today to present the check to Chairperson of the Carnival Development Committee. Thank you.
Sugar Mass 51 runs until January 3rd, 2023. The Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College is the recipient of the 14th Sir Arthur Lewis Memorial Book Award. The award was presented by Director of the Banking and Operations Department, Raquel Leonce, during the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank's hosting of the annual ECCU Bank of the Year Awards through virtual means at the bank's headquarters on Thursday.
On behalf of Governor Antoine, it gives me great pleasure to present the 14th Annual Sir Arthur Lewis Memorial Book Award to the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. The book award, which was introduced in 2009, is in honor of the memory of the late Sir Arthur Lewis, Nobel laureate and one of the pioneers of development economics. The collection of books presented to the college includes some of the most recent and widely sought publications in development, economics, politics, science, and literature. The books are therefore an invaluable addition to the college's library and will contribute significantly to the students' academic and personal development.
The award was received by Director of Library Services at CFBC, Sonita Daniel, who expressed gratitude for the donation.
Monographs included in this award align with Sir Arthur Lewis's scholarship and analytical contributions spanning titles in economics, sociology, science, history, vocational studies, and personal development, which will all surely add value to the academic experiences of our current and future students at the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. It is therefore my distinct pleasure to not only represent my beloved CFPC family this evening at this auspicious occasion, but also to convey the utmost gratitude and appreciation of the CFPC fraternity for this donation. Books are the treasured inheritance of every generation.
Each year, the ECCB recognizes the commercial banks operating within the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union for their exceptional banking services and demonstration of social responsibility in their communities. 8 commercial banks submitted entries to vie for the title of 2022 Bank of the Year in 5 categories: corporate social responsibility, customer service, financial education and empowerment, support to micro, small and medium enterprises, and technological innovation. The National Bank of Dominica Limited took home all 5 2022 Bank of the Year awards at the ceremony. On Monday, the Ministry of Health hosted the 2022 Breastfeeding Awards. The aim of the awards is to celebrate mothers who have breastfed successfully throughout their time with their children. According to Nutrition Officer Sherrianne Weaver, it is important to recognize breastfeeding mothers because while not easy, breastfeeding is the best choice for the baby.
Oftentimes mothers give up, they go, they purchase formula, and they give the baby formula because that seems easier. But those who persevere and who chooses to give their babies the best option, we want to salute you today.
Nutrition Surveillance Office Coordinator Latoya Matthew Duncan said international agencies such as the World Health Organization have endorsed breastfeeding and laid out several ways it benefits the child.
Early initiation of breastfeeding is critical to newborn survival, reducing the risk of morbidity and mortality. Breast milk provides optimal nutrition for infants for their physical and mental growth and development, along with antibodies and to prevent and mitigate childhood illnesses.
11 women were honored in Monday's ceremony at the Newtown Health Center. A similar ceremony will be held on Thursday in Nevis, when 6 more women will be recognized. The staff of the National Housing Corporation was full of Christmas spirit this past weekend as the company hosted its second annual inter-office Christmas decorating competition. 2 offices, the purchasing department and the technical department, were decked out in Christmas decorations touching on local and international traditions at Christmas time. Tamisha Fifield of the purchasing department explained that they chose to fuse Christmas and Carnival for their theme.
We have some costume pieces that were sparingly put throughout the office so that we don't overpower the true meaning of Christmas, which is the colors and the celebration. So we came up with that idea and our office was decorated with that in mind. We celebrate Christmas meets Carnival in St. Kitts.
Delroy Liebert of the technical department said their theme was Gingerbread Christmas in the Ghetto, and they used recyclable materials to focus on the spirit of the season.
Most of our materials are recyclable. We don't have much plastics and stuff like that. And the warmth of celebrating Christmas goes back with the activity when the parents and their children would come together in their little wooden kitchen with the dirt floor, and they mixed the dough and had fun, making the gingerbread cookies so that they were able to share with passers-by and other children who were less fortunate. It's not all about the gifts and the money, but it's about the coming together and the warmth that you spread.
At the end of the competition, the purchasing department was judged the winner for the 2nd year in a row. Coming up in regional news, Manning Grenada found guilty of murder. The details.